So we're doing a version of the frog, or we're doing the frog on the reformer, and again, loads of different ways you can do it. So, just lay down just there a minute. So the feet, as you can see, the straps are in the feet, shoulders towards the shoulder rest, the head rest is up. Version 1. So the feet are together, the knees are apart. I like the knees nice and wide. Version 1 is control 1, and that is get your tailbone down, and your tailbone stays down. Now, for decency's sake, I'm not going to touch your tailbone, but I'm just going to touch that part. That wants to stay the same heaviosity, yeah? So your lower back, I like imprinted. If you do neutral, that's fine. Breathe in to prepare. On a breath out, extend your legs away. Try and stay imprinted if you can. Squeeze your legs together, and then bring it back in and inhale, but keep the tailbone down, keep that heavy. And just kind of doing a few more of them. On a breath out, trying to keep the lower back flat is more challenging on abdominals. Get a little bit more out of it, in my opinion. You okay with that one?
Yeah.
The version I prefer, once people have shown me that they've got control and they can control the bodies, then the version I prefer is allow the knees nice and wide to come in, allow that bum to lift. Now, there's a difference between allowing it to lift to get a stretch there and allowing the springs to send you back. You don't want the springs to dominate and the springs to just do the work of that. Does that make sense, that distinction, yeah? Because you've got a decent resistance on there. The resistance is doing the work of lifting. That's why I like them to do the control 1 first, to show me they can control it and don't let the springs dominate. Does that make sense, yeah? So do the control 1 first, what I prefer, and then away you go. Squeeze out, and bring it back in. So one thing I'm doing is, for this, make sure the heels stay together. Should have got my equipment here, shouldn't I? Okay. How can I make it more challenging? Bring it in. A much, much, much lighter resistance, boy, is that abdominally. It's actually harder on the legs as well. Now what you're checking for is, there's control here. So it doesn't want to go slack at any one time. Want to put more resistance on, make it a bit tamer, because I'm going to do something else now. Yeah, okay. Still loads. Heavy resistance takes it away a little bit from the abdominals. So things you can do. There's loads. I'm trying to keep it basic. Don't drop the ball. Go to a bit more basic version. There's a little bit too much pelvic in, for me, that's all. So keep the tailbone down a little bit, yeah. There's a limit. So what you're trying to do is control the legs. Try and keep the ball still. That easy enough? Gets even harder now. Okay, hold it there.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Take one foot out of the equation. Oh, go on, put both feet there. She wasn't expecting this. We haven't rehearsed anything, by the way. Now you're trying to let both... If I sliced it in half, you want the left side to do exactly what the right side is doing. What's going to happen now is the brain has to send different signals to this muscles as it has to the other muscles. Harder to control? Yeah. Bring it in, let's swap over legs. It's okay.
All right.
I'm using a ball. I like a ball. You can use the ring. I'm not a massive fan of the ring on this, but there you go. Same again. Okay, already your pelvis is going to... that's because of that, more so than the other side. That's the thing. So get your pelvis over that way. So, okay, bring it in. Get your pelvis over that way more. It's like when you did the other one, it was okay. With this one, your whole body went over to this side.
Yeah, it's my weaker side.
Yeah. Oh, it's much more. Now, bear in mind, I was about to say it's much more problematic. Her brain has got used to the other side. So it doesn't matter what side you start with, when you do the other side, it's going to feel really worse. But I'll be honest with you, that's a massive difference in sides, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully you can see that.
So I sometimes get them to do both feet in straps, but have their heels slightly wider apart and try and keep them at the same distance.
Harder to control. You've got more control in it, yeah. Don't let me put that other strap on. There you go.
So I find that way challenges there.
Yeah. So let's say I want to, it shows control more. If they keep it, you're trying to keep it the same distance.
Yeah.
But the resistance can make a big... Especially if you're going for control. If you wanted to focus, like for me, like I said, I don't mind the pelvis rotating back if it's done deliberately, rather than you're trying to keep the pelvis down, but the pelvis tilts back. There's a big difference there. You okay with that one?
Yeah.
And that's a version of frog on the reformer.